garbage.
Littering is when a person drops trash on the ground. It is not allowed because it makes a mess.
Yeah, it's not allowed. I'll clean up later.
Old cardboard boxes are getting cut into small pieces.
Wow, a cardboard box. Okay.
Blueberries, big cleanup. Ginger's garbage truck has broken down. Yikes! The street will smell like moldy cheese. The street will smell like stinky socks. The street will smell like dirty diapers. Maybe Blueberry can help. She loves eating garbage. Harvey has some bones he needs to get rid of. Harvey has some sticks he needs to get rid of. Harvey has some pizza he needs to get rid of. Yum! Blueberry will happily eat Jack's old shoe. Blueberry will happily eat Jack's old bowl. Blueberry will happily eat Jack's old hairbrush. Burp! Hugbot is throwing out bent wrenches. Hugbot is throwing out twisted springs. Hugbot is throwing out tangled wires. Gulp! Thanks to Blueberry, we avoided a big stink. Toot! Fleep! Brap! Or maybe not.
Mine is stinky.
The end.
Now, your turn. Ew, this garbage is stinky.
Blueberry's big cleanup. Ginger's garbage truck has broken down. Yikes! The street will smell like
Stinky socks.
yikes! Yikes!
The street will smell like dirty diapers. The street will smell like moldy cheese. Yikes!
Maybe Blueberry can't help. She loves eating garbage. Harvey has some
Bones.
he needs to get rid of.
Harvey has some pizza he needs to get rid of. Harvey has some sticks he needs to get rid of. Oh no, the foot down.
Yum! Yum! Blueberry will happily eat Jack's old
bowl. Blueberry will happily eat Jack's old hairbrush. Blueberry will happily eat Jack's old shoe.
burp, burp. Hugbot is throwing out
Towards the springs. Hugbot. Oh my god, the wind around. Hugbot is throwing out tangled wires. Hugbot is throwing out bent wrenches.
Gulp. Thanks to Blueberry, we avoided a big stink. Toot.
Toot. Whip. Rap.
Or maybe not. The end.
Miso makes compost. Why is Miso saving all the stinky garbage? Because she's making a big compost pile in her yard. Miso can put leftover fruit in the compost pile. She is going to add moldy berries.
Ew!
She is going to add banana peels. She is going to add apple cores. She is going to add watermelon rinds. She can also add paper to the pile. Miso collects some packing paper. Miso collects some napkins. Miso collects some shredded paper. Miso collects some paper towels. Can Miso add some vegetable scraps? Yes, she piles up some rotten peppers. She piles up some moldy cucumbers. She piles up some potato peels. She piles up some salad leftovers. Miso knows she should not put metal or plastic in her compost pile. So, instead, she will recycle her bottles. So, instead, she will recycle her cans. So, instead, she will recycle her containers. So, instead, she will recycle her bags. Miso waits 6 long weeks for her compost pile to decompose. Zzz, zzz. Meanwhile, Miso's worm friends help turn the scraps into compost. Finally, Miso's compost is finished. She can use the compost to feed her peas. Wow, look how those peas grew! She can use the compost to feed her marigolds. Wow, look how those marigolds grew! She can use the compost to feed her tomatoes. Wow, look how those tomatoes grew! She can use the compost to feed her pumpkins. Wow, look how those pumpkins grew! Miso is a happy gardener. The end.
Now, your turn.
Miso makes compost. Why is Miso save all this stinky garbage? Because she is making a big compost pile in her yard. Miso can put leftover fruit in the compost pile. She is going to add
Mama, what about what? She's going to add apple cores. She's going to add banana peels. She's going to add mulberries.
She can also add paper to the pile. Miso collects some
Packing paper. Miso collects some napkins.
Miso collects some napkins.
Miso collects some shredded paper.
Miso collects some shredded paper.
Miso collects some paper towels.
Can Miso add some vegetable scraps? Yes, she piles up some
Salad leftovers. She piles some rotten peppers. Yes, she piles up some moldy cucumbers. Yes, she piles some of the potato peels.
Miso knows she should not put metal or plastic in her compost pile. So, instead, she will recycle her
Bags. So instead, she will recycle the her bottles. So instead, she will recycle her cans. So instead, she will recycle her containers.
Miso waits 6 long weeks for her compost pile to decompose her. Meanwhile, Miso worm friends help turn the scraps into compost. Finally, Miso compost is finished. She can use the compost to feed her.
Peace.
Wow! Look how those peas grew.
No, it's not for the ending.
She can use the compost to feed her.
Marigolds.
Wow! Look how those marigolds grew. She
can use to feed her compost to feed her tomatoes.
Wow! Look how those tomatoes grew.
She can use the compost to feed her pumpkins.
Wow! Look how those pumpkins grew. Miso. Miso is a happy gardener. The end.